Hey sis, are you tired of being surprised by your utility bills every month and it's like completely wrecking your budget? Well, stay tuned and let me show you how to fix that. Welcome to my channel. I'm Ebony Byrne, certified financial educator and money coach, and I help women rebuild their financial legacy after divorce. Today, we're going to be talking about a budget plan for your utility bills. Now, here in Michigan, the company that we use, they call it BudgetWise. I've seen people call it a budget plan or budget billing, but they all operate the same way. Depending on the season, you're probably using a lot of heat or a lot of air conditioning, and that can change at any time depending on what happens with the weather. And what that instability means is you probably have times during the year where you open up that utility bill and you are completely blown away by how much your bill has increased. If you use one of these budgeting plans, then you don't have to have that sticker shock because you've already got a set payment. And we're going to dig into how this works and why you need it. First off, this is a free program. I love that. Who doesn't love free? So anyone can sign up for this program. It doesn't matter what your income level is. All that usually matters is that you're not in an arrearage situation where you've got a lot of money that you owe. If you're current, you can typically sign up for it. What they do is the company will analyze your previous 12 months billing cycle. They will look and see how much money you spent over the course of the year, and then they will break that down, divide it up by 12, and they will add a little bit in there based on what they know typically are the fluctuations in the heating and cooling based on your actual usage. Then they will let you know what your monthly payment amount is going to be. Once you know what that monthly payment amount is, that is what your payment is going to be moving forward. Typically, they will reassess every 3 months. And then, if there is a big increase or a big decrease, they will change your bill for the next 3 months moving forward. The thing that's helpful about this is those increases and decreases are never going to be drastic. So it's maybe $30, maybe 40, I guess, if you're just going hog wild with using a lot of energy. But for the most part, it's a really small increase that won't destroy your budget. But at least for that quarter, you're able to have a stable billing amount, and then you can go ahead and increase it if you need to. Annually or once a year, they will do a review of the entire process, and they'll look at what you've done over the past 12 months since you've been in the program, and then they will adjust accordingly. Now, sometimes it ends up that you may end up having a credit. In the event that you have a credit, what they will do is they will just apply that credit to your account, and then that will lessen how much you have to pay out of pocket. It doesn't change what your amounts are, but it does change your out of pocket costs because you have a credit. Once that credit has been used, then they will go ahead and you'll be back to paying whatever that regular amount is. In the event that you have a larger overage because they maybe assumed less money than you needed to pay, then you would actually have money that would be due. But the thing, instead of saying, okay, well, you owe an extra $200 and now you have to give it to us right now, they would just roll that amount into your payments over the next 12 months. So it really still continues to be a very stable billing system for you, which is fantastic. Utility bills are one of the things that usually messes people's budgets up. I see it all the time with my clients. It's always a surprise utility bill that trips people up. And so, in order to avoid that, I highly recommend this to everyone because it is such a lifesaver. Being able to create an effective budget that will work for you requires that you actually know how much money you've got coming in and going out. That's harder to do when you are using a system that just it can fluctuate by hundreds of dollars every single month. So using this type of system will even this out for you and give you the ability to create a budget that you are able to stick to, which will keep you motivated to keep budgeting. Nothing breaks a budget faster than not being able to stick to it. Because who wants to be continuously messed up? Nobody wants that. I know I don't want to every single month get to the end of the month and I'm never balancing my budget. That would just really demoralize me. And I've seen it demoralize other people. Most people don't have a problem budgeting, they have a problem sticking to a budget that's unrealistic. So if we create a budget that makes sense, you'll be golden. Who is this program for? Everybody. Everybody needs this program. I wish I could say it louder and more often, but everyone should be on this. Now, I know sometimes people see these programs, and especially some of my higher earning clients, it never occurred to them to have a program like this in place because they figure, whatever, I can afford it. But everyone likes stability. Stability is critical for mastering our money and making sure that we are able to do the things that we are planning for ourselves. Like I always say, we want to make sure we're telling our money where to go. So, this is the best way to do that. Thank you for hanging out with me today. If this resonated with you, I would love for you to share it with friends, like, and comment what is something that you learned today that you didn't know about the budget billing programs for utility bills. I'd love to talk about it with you down in the comments.